Hello, good day, dear ITC friends. This is a very short video just to tell you not to forget the existence of the ITC Journal, in which we have published 55 issues, 55. We have them all. Not here in my hands, but they are here in a bag. And if you remember, I'm sure you remember, the last time I spoke about an interview, a very important interview with Professor Senkowski, that I interviewed him in Germany when Carlos Fernandez and I went to one of the sessions with Hans Otto Koenig, and then I interviewed him about other things, mainly about the repetitions that everybody quotes, especially in the Harsch-Fischbachs, and that they accuse unjustly, Harsch-Fischbach of fraud. So, in his book, Ernst Senkowski describes minutely, to the least detail, what happened with his contacts, most of which he witnessed. But in this interview that he gave me, he also speaks at length about these repetitions. And that's the reason why we are making, Carlos is helping me as usual, we are making this, is the filmmaker. I'm the interpreter. Anyway, in this issue of the ITC Journal, number 39, December 2010, there is this long interview in which Professor Senkowski describes the reasons, what in his opinion are the reasons behind these repetitions. Why do I do this? Because it is very, very unpleasant for me to see these constant attacks on the Harsch-Fischbach. These are two people who almost died because of their devotion to ITC. They were persecuted, they could not sleep, they could not eat. There were multitudes in front of their door in Luxembourg, in Espérange, and now to say that there is one of the images that is from a movie is very unfair, is very bad indeed. A real transcommunicator will never do this without having the absolute certainty that this is fake. And nobody has this certainty. Why? Because Professor Senkowski was there. He followed them. And Dr. Ralph Dettermeyer, that I mentioned in the last video, which is an overview of ITC, Ralph Dettermeyer, who still lives, was also there. And he was in constant contact with the communicators. So I say again, and I insist on this, this is all wrong. These are all lies. And here, if you don't know German, and therefore you cannot read Professor Senkowski's book, here you have, for instance, one of the famous repetitions of the crystals. And there are many others. I quoted also the 12 cases that Professor Senkowski analyzes in detail and are translated into French. by Jean-Michel, my friend Jean-Michel Grancir. Anyway, here it is. Again, it's in this issue. All the issues of the ITC Journal are available. They are available at the website of the ITC Journal or even through Amazon, both ways. The ITC Journal website is www.itcjournal.org. So as I said, this is short, just to show you the journals. Well, there are so many topics of interest. This, for instance, was my visit to Nysund, Friedrich Jürgensen's house. This is a picture from there, beautiful place. The conferences that we organized here in Vigo, they are also here. Even Dr. Stenkovsky, of course, he always came, but Dr. Sinesio Darnell is also here, and Professor David Fontana is beside me, etc. Daniel Goulart, Paolo Presi, they are all here. So all the issues, we have all the issues. We have one also about Bacci and his work. All the numbers are available. You just have to go to the website or to Amazon and get them there. So this is all for today. There will be another one, much more intellectual, but couldn't yet prepare it. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you go and inform yourselves in the ITC Journal, because there are no lies published here. Thank you.